Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we've returned to Switzerland. That was my best Swiss accent. It was pretty bad. Yeah, we've returned to Switzerland. We are harvesting the silage, and we are going to put it on the trailer and sell it. Sorry. This farm's come a long way when you think about like all the tech that we have on it. Hopefully this stuff will be available again. Now, I've heard rumors that the Rigitrack, only their electric tractor will be available in the next version of the game, is what I've heard. Now, that said, a lot of these tractors pretty much within like a week show up again as mods. So I would think that hopefully this will show up. But I'm secretly, excitedly waiting for the letter, for that email from either Christopher or Lars saying, hey guys, it's that time again. Within the next week or so, you're going to be getting a copy of the pre-release of Farm Sim 22. I can't wait. I'm actually excited. I wasn't super excited about 19, which is funny because 19 was the one that really kind of launched my channel. But for some reason, I'm way more excited about 22, which means it probably won't be the one that launches even more my channel. My channel's been launched. We're in flight, but we need to get a little bit higher up on the atmosphere, to be successful. But we're having fun. And so anyway, I think that hopefully these tractors will all be in the game, but you can't have them all. I know that. And I know that sometimes manufacturers or whatever change their minds and they don't, approve or allow. But usually I'd find it very strange. I've never had them before put a tractor company in a DLC and then not have it free in the next version. So, or not even free, but non-mod, like already included. Usually when they make a deal. But then again, with, COVID's a game changer. Because we went 3 years instead of the normal 2 years, maybe some of those rights and, what do you call them? Maybe some of those agreements have run out. I don't know. But then again, Rigitrack came out with the season expansion, so it would only be a 2-year-old agreement. But I don't know, maybe. I do know for a fact that Zetter is going to be back in the game. Obviously, we have New Holland and the New Holland harvesters that are coming. A lot of Lemkin stuff, it looks like. Just a lot of new cool stuff. Obviously, some vintage tractors that are like mid-'80s and '90s. We have, John Deere is getting a vintage tractor. Kind of like how we have the case in this game. So hang on, my dogs are barking. I'll be right back. Our Dalmatians are the Bopsy twins, man. They start barking at somebody, the other one starts barking, and they all get excited and run around. And anyway, yeah, I'm getting excited. We're gonna do a French. We're gonna do a French map with vineyards, and then we're going to do a. Obviously, we're gonna do this map with this farm continued. And then we're going to be doing an American map. That may be the multiplayer map. We'll see. But I'm looking forward to everything that's coming out. Oh, my gosh. The dogs just, jumped on me and got me all muddy. Get down. Get down. Relax. Down. Puppies. Get down. Nope. Down. Down. Nope, down. You stay down. They're jumping up on my arm while I'm trying to farm. Probably somewhat like real dogs. Yeah, so anyway, that's going to be fun and it'll be enjoyable. Hi, puppies. Puppies are muddy. Puppies are cute. It's been raining for the past 3 days. My backyard is a literal just mud pit, and so the dogs have been getting into that, and they come in here and they're a freaking mess. Ugh. What can you do? I over the weekend or over last week I ended up moving my studio downstairs, so I am no longer up in my bedroom anymore. I am now in the family room, which is nice because I got a nice big window out here, my door looking outside. It's a lot cooler down here. My computer was making my bedroom like ridiculously hot. It's crazy that a machine can create that much heat, but my computer just, it makes a lot of heat. So it's nice to be able to be up here and have it cooler or be down here. Also, before in my studio, I had 3 desks to keep all the monitors and speakers and equipment. Now I've got one big table, and it's much nicer having everything in one centralized location instead of on like before, like things were like going to fall off, and it was real precarious. Now this table's real sturdy, so it keeps everything from rocking while I'm playing, and nothing's going to fall down. And so anyway, I'm looking forward to Farm Sim 22. I was watching a lot of the videos. The new grape stuff is really cool. Like I said, the grape harvester and all the new equipment, the new tractors for the orchards, for the grapes and olives. And then you also have, a lot of cool stuff with the like big harvesters. The way that the things, like the fields look after they've been harvested are much better. They keep talking about this 3D parallax texturing. And so, like, making the field look more three-dimensional, making buildings that have, like, stone walls and stuff like that look a lot more three-dimensional. I'm looking forward to seeing what it actually looks like on my monitor. So far, the graphics have not wowed me. I feel like they're the same graphics that we've always had in 19. And that's usually how Giants is. Usually they've fixed some of the lighting stuff or improved it, and they've added this, parallax, processing for 3D textures. So, I think those things will make the game look a lot cooler. I think in general the game will look pretty similar to what we have now. And that's not a bad thing because the game's pretty good looking. Obviously the grass textures and stuff are, whoops, I just did something wrong. Why did it take off like that? That was weird. But anyway, why is it not picking? Okay, there it's picking up stuff now. So I think that we're going to see some improvements graphically, but I don't think we're going to see a ton of improvements because just from the footage that I've seen already, it looks pretty similar. Like I'm not seeing like monster differences between, hey, this is what it used to look like and this is what it looks like now. It's just kind of like, yeah, it looks about the same, but with some improvements. And that's what they usually do. They do, obviously 15 was a graphical improvement and an interface improvement, but mostly graphical. 17 was a much better interface, but with similar graphics to 15. 19 was, once again, a graphical update with a minor interface update. And then, this is going to be a major interface update with a minor graphical update. And that seems to be how they run their updates. It's just kind of back and forth. And but we'll see. Having that off year in there because of COVID changes some things. But like I said, I don't think that we're going to see a huge difference in the way the game looks. And that's, once again, that's not a bad thing. The game's pretty good looking as it is. I still don't love the grass textures. That's my one big complaint about 19. It always has been. The grass looks weird. When you hit like 40 years of age, most of you don't, and your hair starts falling out, and you look in the mirror, to me that balding scalp is what the grass looks like. It's like I can see the ground through the grass. If you look at a nice lawn, you cannot see any dirt through there unless you really, really like pull it apart. So I feel like the grass is not great in this game, but it is what it is. So once again, the Vicon makes it easy. It is slowing us down right now because it's full. And once again, these balers regulate the speed depending on how much material they get in them. So it's pretty cool. I have yet to have a farm, and I was thinking about this the other night. I've done all kinds of stuff with forage harvesters, videos about forage harvesters and stuff, but we've never actually used a forager. Maybe once. But in general, I don't like. I'm thinking of like the Farm Sim 17 on the Goldcrest farm. We had a forager, if I remember right. But in general, we don't really use them. So I don't know. I don't know. My wife just texted me she wants McDonald's for dinner. Ew. Do you know what time it is? I'm asking her what time she wants me to be there to pick her up from work. She got a raise, but it also means she has to work a lot more. So she's been like working. Helps the channel, though. You'll notice I'm going to try to start from this week forward into winter and through winter doing 2 videos a week, or a day, I mean. 2 different videos. So like we'll have a snow runner and a farm sim, or my summer car and truck sim or something. But that way we have a variety of videos on the channel and you'll have more to watch. That's going to be running through Christmas. Once again, too, be aware that there are going to be a lot of ads on the videos again. We're coming into that fall season, and starting in November, companies want to advertise for Christmas. And so what that means is YouTube gets a ton of advertising. And so just be aware. Don't hate me. I don't control how many. I control that I have ads or I don't have ads. I need ads to keep the channel running because I need to make money. And honestly, during the winter, this is my income for the most part. I got child support to pay. I got bills to pay. So I have to run ads. But, there's ways to get around the ads. The biggest one, obviously, if you don't like the ads, you can always subscribe to YouTube Red, and that will get rid of ads. And I don't think it's very expensive per month, but we get YouTube ad revenue from Red, so that helps. Another thing that you could do is to use an ad blocker, but that means we don't get paid. So just keep in mind, I know there's a lot of ads, but that makes it so that I can keep doing these videos. And I don't control how many there are. Sometimes they just go crazy and they put one like every 3 minutes, and that gets super annoying. But then you'll notice the same video in 3 or 4 months will only have like 1 or 2 ads on it because then no one's advertising. So it's all how many ads YouTube is getting and our advertisers that are getting. That's how it works with us. So the more advertising they're getting, the more ads we have on our videos. But once again, that same video might have no ads later. So, wow, we are really going slow now. We must be getting... It's funny because this doesn't have like a full or not full. It just has that's how long it takes while it's processing your stuff. So it has to slow down to balance it. There we go. So we got this side of the field done. We still have a couple strips over on the other side, and we'll be finished pretty quick. 13 minutes so far, and we've gotten, a lot of baling done. And then I got to do we're going to collect it and sell it, and check on our fields down there and see how they're doing. I don't think we have any milk to sell, but we'll check that too. The cows just aren't, they takes them like 4 or 5 days to produce a trailer full. That hotel is so weird with the block construction on the side. Like, they took this gorgeous hotel and ruined it with like blocky modern crap. They should have just put that separate. It looks like somebody stacked cargo up against that gorgeous old building. Oh well. We are going to need to go hunting soon. Like I said, they have a call for deer meat. We could go to Hirschfelden, but I kind of want to take a trip to Spain. So maybe we'll go to Spain and do some hunting there. We could even hunt some goats, though I don't think they take goat. We'll have to talk to them about it. Though you never know, they could make some wicked kebab. I'll tell you what, that's one thing I miss from England. I love kebab. It's so good. It's basically just meat. Here's some strips of lamb meat, and man, is it good. I guess the way they cook it, if they're doing it right, they take a whole like hawk, goat hawk, whatever you call it. Like, I guess it would be the leg probably and like the hip, and they put it. They have this fire pit that they put ashes down into. So it's like burning slowly, and then they lower the meat down into it, and then they like cover it with like sand, I guess. Like they put like a lid on it and then cover it with like a sand or something to seal it up, and they let it cook overnight, and then they come back and it's done, and that's how it's like really good kebab is cooked, and it's quite an interesting process. But my goodness, is it delicious, and it's something that we do have it in America. There's a kebab place about an hour away from me, but we just they have every restaurant has kebab there, and I'm craving it for some reason. Probably because it's getting cold out, so it's like my body is wanting like fattening meats, and I'm like, but body, you're already fat. You don't need any meats. And it's like, yes, Arthur, feed us kebab. It's delicious. I love kebab. Come on, you can do it. I mean, it's doing it, but it is slow. But even the New Holland was slow on that. Is that the last one? Nope. Crap, there's stuff still in there. I hate leaving it like with crap in it, but that's how it shook out. All right, so let's get this baler cleaned. It's a mess. And then we'll start collecting bales. Well, gosh, I hope they have this tractor. If it's true that they're not going to have it, I'm going to miss it because it's been a great tractor. We've had it for months now. I think this is probably, aside from Kloss Farm, this is my second longest running farm, and I still get a lot of viewers. I still get a lot of viewers on this and Kloss Farm. Both of them are doing well, which is why I still run those series, because you guys have stuck with them. So, all right, let's go put this away. I'm driving over bumpies. We could stand to make some more hay at some point soon. I guess there's a decent amount there still. Cows were fed this morning. It's afternoon. Let's see how they're producing. 99% happy. We have the reproduction rate was like 400 hours. Now it's like 40. So every 2 or 3 days we're going to get another cow. We've actually gotten one more since last time I played. We had 25. We now have 26. I got 3,000 gallons of milk. Total mixed ration is fine. So they're good. That's the wrong trailer. What are you doing? I was thinking about milk, and I went to grab the milk trailer. So 6:49. It's going to be evening here in Switzerland. We'll drag this big old trailer over here. There's my wife. I was expecting her to text me back. She says she doesn't know. I said, when are you going to be ready? And she said she doesn't know. She is working with the horses at the barn. It's really good. Boo, boo. She's having to work more, but I told her, I'm like, look, like I paid for the horses through the summer. And I'm like, you need to pay the horses after this. Like, they're your horses. You need to start paying for them. like because it's every month the horses cost like $300 a horse or more. I'm like, you're gonna have to start covering that because like I can't, like, I've covered it, but now I got bills I gotta pay. Like, it's over. The fun is over. Get that through your head. She's like, okay. I'm mean. I'm a terrible husband. Here we go. Grab that bale. Turn, dang you, turn. We need this income. We've really kind of spent ourselves down to nothing. Bales. Okay, so I'm going to keep collecting. I'll catch up with you guys when I'm done. And we'll continue on. Have fun. Ooh, sorry. Yeah. I was drinking some lemonade and it made me cough. So we've got the second load. Our first load was just over almost $20,000, actually. Let me think about that. 17 to 27. 27. Actually, it was over. 27 to 37. 37 to 42, so about 23,000. And I am going with a second load now, running down. Yeah. So definitely worth it again to just turn our grass into silage. And once again, I fertilized last time, so we definitely got a better yield this time. I am 1 bale short of 48 bales. So we got 47 bales. That is a good sell for the day. So I'm happy with that. So we've had a good trip. Now we just have to wait for the crops to grow. I'm probably going to plan a hunting trip for the next episode. So we will head down to Spain via aeroplane and do some hunting. And we'll have some fun. So it'll be another multi-sim episode. We'll wake up, take care of the cows, fly down there, about a 2-hour flight, and we'll do some hunting for a day or two, and then come on back with some meat. We will take the Grand Caravan again. That was a great airplane. Loved all the computers in it. Really kind of helps flying, makes it easy to navigate. And we should be able to get there pretty quick and have a nice day. So, yeah. Time. It's my time to fly. Sorry. Ye old, what was the name of that movie? Titan AE. What a great movie. Haven't seen that in a long time. The last 2 humans find a planet. Planet Bob. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and drop this thing off and make some money. And we're going to fast forward till tomorrow. Maybe do some maintenance on the tractor. Field's looking good. I checked earlier. We do have some weeds growing, looks like. Yeah, they popped up. Urgh. I can either spray. I mean, it's so much easier to spray than to weed. Do I have herbicide left. What do I got? No, that's fertilizer. What is this? Doesn't say. I've got the label against the wall. Fertilizer. And what is this? Sprayalizer. What is this? What's this? What's in this can? What's this? I can't really see. What's this? It is liquid fertilizer. I've got lots to do. That's not telling me, actually, because it's giving me the same dang amount. What's in here now? Do we have? Okay, we have herbicide already loaded. So, all right. Well, we'll come down here and spray tonight because that needs taking care of. Yeah, look at the money going up. There we go. $66,000. We're back in business. So that's good. And then we got a crop coming soon. We'll have some money from hunting. Yeah, we're doing good. Doing it right. We're taking it to the street. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's all profit now, folks. I do want to get a bigger harvester, but I'm going to save up for it. And I think, yeah, it's hard to know. I think we'll do I was going to buy the field first. I think we're going to do the harvester first because, honestly, it's we need the harvester to do the fields. That's the thing. So if I'm going to buy the big field, I'm going to really be having a nightmare time with that little harvester. The Nova's been excellent. But let's take a look. When we get back here to the farm, I'll take a real quick look and see what that's going to cost us so we can start saving for that. I'm imagining about $350, somewhere around there for a harvester setup, maybe less. It depends. There's a couple of different models available, but we're going to look and see what we got. Obviously, there's some stuff from Claas. We got Roselmish, which is what we have right now with the Neva or the Nova. And then we also have available, John Deere, New Holland case. So we'll take a look at different manufacturers, see what we got. Claas would work well here too. Massey Ferguson, Fident. So let's return this. Four-wheel steering back on. Good way to get around the farm. And we'll grab our little tractor, or little truck, I mean. And we're going to run down to the shop and take a look and see what they're offering as far as harvesters go. The Unitrack. This truck is coming really handy once again. I just love this thing. It makes me happy. While we're there, I'm going to buy a case of herbicide because I think we're going to need it for spring. There might be 800 might be enough to get all the fields done, but I don't think so. I think we're going to need more. So it doesn't look like we had any down there, so we're going to need some today. Sorry. My bad. Faster. We're going to turn off the all-wheel steering. All right, so I'm going to run over there. I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. See ya. We arrive precisely when a wizard means to arrive. So first of all, business first. Business. And so we're going to take a look at pellets. Was that tank black that was there? It was, wasn't it? So we've got herbicide, so I don't need to buy any. Okay, good. So we need to look at harvesters. We've got, unfortunately, we're going to need a trailer and stuff because this is going to be bigger than the one we have. So, duh. We have a $202,000 Activa. That's a good price point. The John Deeres are just too expensive. It's a nice harvester, but I don't know. It doesn't really match what we're doing either, but it's nice. The RSM is much bigger, same price. These are way out of range. I mean, we don't need one that big. The Tucano is nice, but once again, it's pricey. We got some used stuff. We have TC590 is going to be too small. The 690 might work, though. So that might be an option. We've also got a 580. Let's see. What does the 580 take as far as a header? New Holland's got a lot of stuff that actually works with what we're doing. So that's got a 7,000, 13,000. So this is a much bigger one. It's not much more expensive. 239 is configured. Don't think we need to have the tracks. That could probably. We have 690, 790, 890, 980. Wow, all kinds of stuff. But 690 is probably the price point that I want to be at. Trelleborg and Michelin. Standard crawler track. That's definitely cheaper. Wait, what? Standard, yeah, there we go. Nope. So that's it. We just can basically have Trelleborgs. Okay. Crawler tracker standard. So that's what we want. 690 Michelin. Oh, Michelin. There we go. Now they're lined up. Michelin. That looks good. Style. Ooh, Tiger Edition. Revolution. Rotor. Standard. I don't really want the Tiger. I don't mind the twin rotor version, though. That's pretty cool. Oops. That works with the 3162 Heli 1200. So let's look in here. So that's going to be 250 or 240, let's just say roughly. We're not doing corn or anything, so we just need the header. So Verifeed, this works with the 580, TC590. So the 25-footer would work with it. I don't think that's going to work. That's too big. There's a 41-footer. That's still a 1090, huh? That Dynaflex, what size is that? 12 meters versus what? What is this one? 7.6 meter. That's a 580. 920. Ideal. Those are too big, I think, still. Yeah, those are the Dynaflex ones. So what do we got? Free flow, we could do that one. There's really not a good matched one. I'm surprised that didn't come with one. So that's 12 meters. 12.5, 13, those are too big. 12.3, 7.6. That probably is where we're at. Because that would be a 580, about the same size as the 6000 series. It's not going to put that's a much nicer header, though. It's bigger. So we're up to 300,000 roughly, plus a header trailer. And so that's going to be, what do we got? 25-foot cutter head, 5,000. That's not too bad. So, yeah, about 300,000. I was right. Of course I'm right. I know this stuff. So that's the route that we'll take. We'll keep with the New Holland brand. So really, if I sell the Nova, we should get probably 70,000 for that. So we really need to save up about $250,000, and we'll get some trade value from the Nova, and then we'll be able to have some money left over. But if we save up 250, and we'll still have about 50,000 when we're done upgrading. That seems to be the wise thing to do. So I'm going to run down there, and we're going to get spraying. And so once again, I'm going to plan to leave tomorrow for a hunt. We'll take care of the cows. We'll do the travel day tomorrow, and then the following day we'll do some hunting. So I'll be back in a moment. I have arrived. Clunk. So we're going to fill this up with herbicide, and then turn around and fill the other end up with herbicide, and we need to start turning the lights on. It's getting dark. It's about 7:20. Time to light everything up. Almost bashed into my truck. Fill that up. Stop it. There we go. All right, let's get this done. Going to go a little further out. This thing's freaking huge. Forget about that. There we go. All the weeds are dying. That's what we're here for. Kill those weeds. Now, at this stage in the game, we could use a weeder and not have to spray anything. But I don't know. The spray is so much easier to use, I think. The weeders are nice, but I don't know. This is expensive, though, comparatively. But we already have the equipment, so it's like, do I buy a big weeder? And, you know, and then again, you need a big tractor to pull those, too, because the weeders, they're heavy, and they are, you know, they dig in a bit, so they're going to, you know, you need something pretty powerful to pull. I don't know. I think this is the best way to do it. Don't you? There's the twain. There goes the train. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, hopefully you had fun tonight as we kept our crops prepped and did all this other stuff. We'll have to see how the crop's doing tomorrow. If it's still in the grow stage, we're going to go hunting. If I need to harvest it, then we'll harvest it. We'll see. It all depends on how the crop's doing. But I would like to make some extra income if I can and bag some deer. Like I said, usually they pay me about $10,000 a deer. Well, marks or whatever. It's not dollars, but they pay me about $10,000 per animal. So if I can get, you know, a bunch of animals, I'm going to try to get a bunch so that I can get paid well, and, you know, and then I can, you know, get the harvest money. We'll drive this through Europe and find the best price for our crop, and, you know, we'll be good to go. In the meantime, enjoy the ride. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. Love having you guys here. Once again, I appreciate you guys being a part of the channel. Hopefully, I know you guys are enjoying the series because you keep coming back. So anyway, I've been having fun recording it, and that's, you know, it's a win-win situation for all of us. So I will continue to record this. You guys continue to come back, and like I said, we're going to continue this on into FS22 with all the changes. So we'll be moving over to seasons when that happens, and we'll also be doing just some other fun stuff. We'll try to match the equipment as good, but I could see, you know, if we end up finding that we don't have rigid track anymore, we'll sub back into either Zetter or possibly my sponsor, Stara. So it'd be cool to have some Stara equipment back in the game. I haven't done Stara in a while, so anyway, have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to check out the Twitch channel. Like I said, we've been getting a lot of new people on Twitch. Hopefully, people will continue to come back. I love having you guys there, and we will see you there. But that's in the description, the link. It's just VBLU Guitar on Twitch, and we'd love to have you there. So anyway, we have a lot of fun and get a pretty good viewership. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.